Hello everyone, today we'll start our topic nomenclature of aldehydes and ketones. In the last lecture we studied about the introduction part. Now we'll study the common names and the IUPAC names of aldehydes and ketones. So what are the rules for common names? So the common names are derived from Latin or Greek terms, and it indicates the original source of the aldehydes or ketones, as well as for carboxylic acids. So another rule for common name is that the carbon atom next to the aldehyde or ketone group is known as alpha carbon, and then next to it is known as beta carbon, and then next to it is known as gamma carbon. So this is about the naming of common naming in the common nomenclature. And one thing more, some names are also valid in IUPAC also. So they are common names, although they are common names, but they can be used in IUPAC nomenclature also. So these are some of the compounds. Now we will discuss their common names. So first is what? Acetaldehyde, because there are two carbons, so that is why it is acid, which is ACET, and aldehyde because of CHO group, so aldehyde. So this is acetaldehyde. Second one is what? Benzaldehyde, because this is benzene and this is aldehyde, so the common name is benzaldehyde here. Third one, we have to name the carbon to which the bromo group is attached. So how will we name it? So this is aldehyde group, so this one is alpha carbon, the next to it, and then beta carbon, and this is gamma carbon. So on the beta carbon, bromo group is attached, so it will be named as beta bromo, and there are how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be butyraldehyde. So this is the common name of this compound. Now this is a ketone. So these were the aldehydes. Now we'll discuss the ketones common name. So here it is, the most simplest ketone is what? This is known as acetone in common name. So this is acetone, and it can be named the either way also, like dimethyl ketone. So that is also a common name, but this is most commonly named as acetone. Then this is what? This is acetophenone, because this two CH3CO group is known as aceto group, and this is known as phenone, because this benzene ring is attached to the ketone group. So this is acetophenone, right? And what will be its name? Propienophenone, because there are 3 carbon atoms here. So propienophenone, or its spelling is propiophenone. It is propiophenone. So these are the common names. If there is benzene ring, for example, here, if there is here benzene group, then what will be its name? The common name, it will be benzophenone. So likewise, this is the nomenclature for aldehydes and ketones, the common nomenclature. Also in ketones, how the alpha beta carbons are named, like this is the carbonyl group, so the alpha carbon will be this, and this carbon is also alpha carbon, so we can name it as alpha dash, right? Here what is alpha carbon? The next carbon alpha. Here this is alpha, so this will be named as alpha dash. Similarly, if there are more carbon atom, then it will be beta, and here it will be beta dash. So likewise it would be named. Now this was about the common nomenclature. Now we will move on to IUPAC nomenclature, which we should all know. So now we will discuss the IUPAC nomenclature of these compounds. So for that we must know the rules, the IUPAC rules. And first of all, what is the full form for IUPAC? It is the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. So the nomenclature rules are as follows, that the suffix for aldehydes is Al, it is Al, and the suffix for ketones is ONE, that is ON, and the substituents are named in alphabetical order. So the bromo is written first, then methyl will be written, because alphabetically B comes first, then M, and irrespective of the number, and the numbering will be start from that carbon atom which is the functional group. So from here the numbering will be start, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and from the ketone also the numbering will be start from the that carbon where the carbonyl group is attached, or it is given the preference. So the carbonyl group is given the preference in the numbering. So let us start the IUPAC name of these compounds. So the first compound, in common name we have studied that it is known as acetaldehyde, but here it is known as ethanol, because there are two carbon atoms. For that the prefix is eth, and this, because this is aldehyde, so ethanol, so it is ethanol. Next is also an aldehyde, and here the bromo and methyl groups are the substituents. So first of all we will number it. So this is the first carbon, this is second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So there are 7 carbon atoms, so it is heptane derivative. So it is heptane derivative. In the last the suffix will be -al, and at the 4th position there is bromo group, at the 3rd position there is methyl group. So it will be 4 bromo 3 methyl heptanol. So it will be 4 bromo 3 methyl heptanol, right? Then next is it is cyclohexane, because there are 6 carbon atoms in the ring. So it is cyclohexane, and there is carbaldehyde, there is aldehyde group. So it can be named in 2 ways, that it can be named as cyclohexanol or cyclohexane carbaldehyde. So there are 2 ways to name it in IUPAC. Next is this is also aldehyde. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon atoms. So it is a derivative of pentane, but there is carbon-carbon double bond here. So first we will name it from here. So first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon and fifth carbon. So at the second and third position there is double bond. So it will be named as what? It will be named as, first of all it is pentanol, and at the second carbon there is ene. So pent 2 ene 1 al. So it will be named as this, pent 2 ene 1 al. Okay, pentanol. Should I write it? It will be pent 2 ene 1 al, right? Next is ketone. So here we will first name it. So it is first, second, third, because carbonyl group is given the first preference. So at the first position there is the ketone part, and this is the phenyl part, and this is there are 3 carbon atoms. So it is the propane derivative. So it will be what? It will be propanone, and there is, at the first carbon there is phenyl group. So 1 phenyl propane 1 one. It will be 1 phenyl prop 1 one. Okay, this is also ketone, propanone. prop 1 one, spelling propane 1 one. So it will be propane 1 one, PAN 1 one. Now this is what, this is also ketone. Here this is the first carbon, this is the second carbon, this is the third carbon, and the ring contains 5 carbon. So what will be its IUPAC name? It will be 3-methyl cyclopentane 1 one. So it will be 3-methyl cyclopentane 1 one. Okay. So these were the IUPAC names of some of these compounds. Let us move on to some more compounds so that it would be easy to understand the rules and rules followed in the case of IUPAC nomenclature. So let us now compare the common name and IUPAC name of some of the compounds, so to know the difference well. So this is the first compound. So the first we will discuss the common name. So what will be its common name? It has got the benzene group and 2 aldehyde groups. So it will be named as the common name. It is phthalaldehyde. It is phthalaldehyde. So it is the common name. Now that we have to know that when there are 2 aldehyde groups on the benzene ring, it is known as phthalaldehyde, and that aldehyde groups are adjacent to each other. Now the IUPAC name will be, because at first and second position there are aldehyde groups, so and it is they are attached to benzene ring, so they are named as benzene 1,2 carbaldehyde. So this is the IUPAC name for this compound. Now next is, here there is bromine group and aldehyde group and benzene ring. So first of all, this is the first carbon, this is the second carbon, and this is the third carbon. And now the third position is also known as meta position. So in common name it will be named as meta-bromo and benzaldehyde. Now in IUPAC name, benzaldehyde can also be taken as the IUPAC name. In IUPAC name there can be 2 ways we can name it. So first way is to name it as 3-bromobenzaldehyde. So firstly we can name it as 3-bromobenzaldehyde. And the second way is that this can be named as benzene carbaldehyde. So it will be 3-bromobenzene carbaldehyde. So the second way of IUPAC name is 3-bromobenzene carbaldehyde. Right? The last carbon is a ketone. So here in the common name, this carbon is alpha. So this is the ring of cyclohexane, because it has 6 carbon atoms, and this is a closed ring. So this is cyclohexane, and there is ketone group. So this is cyclohexanone, and in common name its full name will be alpha methyl cyclohexanone. And in the IUPAC name it will be named as what? This is the second position, because the first position is carbonyl position. So this is the second position. So 2-methyl cyclohexanone. So in this way we are naming the aldehydes and ketones. So I hope I have discussed all the rules, and you got you got to have to practice these compounds naming so that you can excel in it. So I hope you got this topic. Thank you.